Just remember, it took Congress 5 months to agree to $600 stimulus checks for Americans and 8 hours to send $13.6 billion to another country and give themselves a 21% pay raise. So what does power do? Power benefits itself. It protects its position. So when you have power, this is why power always grows. It's a power law, you could say, of the universe. When a human is in a position of power, it does everything it can to not lose that power. That's the first thing. Because losing power is losing money and control, and some people just love power itself. They love to be able to tell other people what to do. So power's first prerogative is to not lose the power. Its second prerogative is to increase its power. Because when it increases its power, it protects its position of power. The more power I have, the less likely is somebody's going to take it from me. Okay? I've been saying for a while that studying history is the most important thing for modern humans to do because you're studying humans. That's why you study history. It's to study humans. It's to understand humanity, to understand human nature. These things run in cycles and patterns for a reason. Because humans are anatomically, biologically, psychologically the same. We have differences, but we're mostly the same. We're motivated in the same ways. We all want sex and to look good and these things, right, for procreation. Mother Nature programmed us to do certain things. And so having power, having resources, getting a bunch of attention, these are all evolutionary benefits to our biology. Because our biology is like, oh, wow, I can have more money and I can tell other people what to do. I'm going to have more access to mates. This is just what politics is, what the state is, what every dictator and tyrant in history is human nature unchecked. Because this is what kept their ancestors in check in the past. You had a group. They practiced what is known as fierce egalitarianism. Nobody's above or below. That's why you have bullying on the low end because you're a threat to the group. That's why you tear down the rich or the big men at the top. If they get too much power, they're a threat. So it's equal, fiercely equal. And we see these games playing out throughout history, right? Obviously, the invention of weapons and money and all these different things and specialization particularly led to certain class systems, and it led to certain people getting power and then having access to a military, etc. But these things always eventually crumble for various reasons. They're very complex, very hard to control, and people just get fed up and they finally say enough's enough. And that's why you have revolution. That's why you have collapse. And that's why things go like this. Cycles, up, down, up, down, up, down. We're coming from America, for example, peak centralization, peak institutions, superpower, tell the world how to live, what to do, etc. Right? Peak superpower bully, basically America, to now peak decentralization, where we don't have the same sway in politics anymore. A lot of countries laugh at us. They don't fear us anymore. And the same thing with the public to the bureaucrats. We look at them as the utter clowns that they are. They're losing power. They're losing credibility. Just history.